Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Miss Etta's Academic Corner. Say it again with me. Welcome to Miss Etta's what? Academic Corner. It's so good to see you all out there. I see you and you and you. It's great to see you all again. I hope your day went well. And if it's night, I hope your night's going well too. If it's your weekend, I hope your weekend's going well. Whatever day of the week it is, I want to know that you are having a good day. Sometimes our days don't work the way we think they're going to work. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So, we want to welcome again with us Mr. Teddy. Mr. Teddy's always here. And we have Judah Sr. And we have Judah the Third. We have Mr. Puma. We also have Judah Jr. Hey there, boys and girls. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. I can see you all out there. Hey, in YouTube land. He's having a special moment. And remember Miss Elizabeth the elephant. How you doing, boys and girls? Okay, that's enough of that. We've had enough with the introductions. So, again, we're going to read a book tonight. And it's called I Can Do Hard Things. Remember I said that sometimes things don't go the way that we think they're going to go or we plan for them to go. But I want you to remember, you can do hard things. And it's a book by a person called Gabby Garcia. And the illustration is done by Charity Russell. Now let's look at the cover. We bend it. Soft. Oh, by the way, remember, if you wear glasses, take them off and clean them with a soft cloth. Don't use a paper towel because that scratches the lens. If you have your hot chocolate, that's good. Put it aside. You don't want to waste it. If you have something to eat like cookies or milk and cookies, put it aside on the side of you. You can still eat and drink it. Just don't want to waste it. So again, this book says I can do hard things. So we see different people. Mostly they look like children, right? And they look different. Their hair is different. Their skin color is different. Their hair color is different, right? Different texture and different color. Their clothes are different. They have their different heights, right? Got that? Now, what colors do you see? We always do this. We see red, orange, yellow, blue, white, black. And we see some colors that are very interesting. But that's the book. Now, on the back, I'm going to show you in a minute, but I'm going to read it because this is the part, if your parents were picking this book out for you, they would read it. It says, hard things can be about the things we think, feel, say, or do. What's hard for me may not be hard for you. You are you, and I am me. Say that again. You are you, and I am me. We walk through the world differently. See that? Those are children or people walking through the world, and they're walking differently. Some are walking not holding anybody's hand. Here we got somebody holding a hand. Here we have someone in a wheelchair. but everybody's walking through the world differently. Ooh, look at that pretty sun. Okay, so the front page looks like this. So it took the picture on the back, from the back, and it put it in the front of it. Again, this is a book by Gabby Garcia. We always look to see who the author is of a book because you have some authors who write more than one book. They've written more than one book. And if you like one of their books, you might like most of their books. So you look at the name of the author. Now, if the illustrator is listed, you look at the illustrator's name also because you might see this illustrator's name in another author's book. So it's good to get to know your people that you like to read. I don't always feel brave, confident, or strong. Sometimes it seems easier to follow others along. So he's saying sometimes he just follows people because it's easier because he doesn't feel brave. But we really shouldn't be followers. We have to learn to get over that, right? Or past that. Not over it, but we have to conquer that. I get so many messages about how I should be, pulled in different directions. I feel wobbly. So if you get different people telling you how to act, what to say, how to be, then you start to feel like you're different people. And you're trying to figure out, who am I? Am I this person? Am I this person? Am I this person? Am I this person? When this happens, I listen for that quiet voice inside. When I pay attention, that voice is what? My guide. So, in order to listen to the quiet voice inside, it's a pretty good idea to get in a quiet place. Turn off the TV, turn off the radio, put down the cell phone, and just sit in a quiet place. Some of your parents do that, and they can show you how to do it. They'll tell you they meditate, they pray, they sit in a quiet place. I connect with the love and strength it brings. It helps me remember how I can do hard things. I can be a friend to myself. So no matter what, I have to remember my strengths. And I know that I can do hard things. And here, being a friend to yourself. So when you're a friend to yourself, you would treat yourself the way you treat your best friend. Treat yourself good. I can feel all my feelings and I can ask for help. So sometimes, like if you don't feel good, and you're not sure why, you can talk to somebody and ask for help. Sometimes if you find yourself up a tree, you can ask for help. Sometimes if you don't know what to do, you can ask for help. And then what? I can try again rather than give up. I can believe in myself. So if things don't work well the first time, the second time, the third time, you can try again. Keep trying. Keep trying. Believe in yourself. I can speak up when it would be easier to stay quiet. I can say no, even to my friends. Sometimes it's easier to stay quiet, but sometimes we have to speak up about things, especially things that our parents have taught us to make sure we speak up about. And if you don't know who to speak to, let your teacher know if it's in school. And And let your parents know when you get home or your caregiver, because you want to make sure that the person that is in charge of you at home also knows what goes on, especially at school and even outside of school. It doesn't only have to be in school. And sometimes you're going to have to say no to your friends. It might not feel good, but you have to. I can apologize. I can forgive. Sometimes we have to say sorry when we do something we shouldn't do or say something we shouldn't have said. It's okay to say, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. You can say you're sorry to your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, even your pet. You can say you're sorry. And then when someone says, I'm sorry, we can also forgive. So if someone said to you they were sorry, you can forgive them. I can listen to understand different points of view. I can care for my community. These are different people sitting in a circle. They come from different walks of life. This person might see things one way. This person will see things another way. This person will see things another way, and so on. But we can all just listen. Whether we agree or not, it's okay. Just be an ear to listen. And we can also do taking care of our community. Sometimes in some communities, they have it where we can go help clean up. We can help make the park look good. We have volunteer things that we can do. Some of you have to get community hours when you get older in school. I can choose kindness. Oh, look at that. Kids are being kind to each other. I can practice peace, not fighting, being calm. I can share my gifts with the world. Whatever your gifts are, you can share them with the world. It might be sports. It might be singing. It might be preaching. It might be being an accountant. It could be anything. But whatever your gifts are, you can share them with the world. Now, sometimes you can be by yourself. That's okay. Sometimes we might need a moment to be by ourselves. That way, we can shut out all the noise and we can listen to the quiet voice. Hard things can be about what we think, feel, say, or do. What's hard for me may not be hard for you. That's really important. So, what one person finds hard, someone else might not. But we just have to be respectful and understand that different people find different things hard. Now, stop a moment. What do you find hard? Is there something you find hard in school? Do you find reading hard? Do you find math hard? What about you guys? Do you find swimming hard? Do you find playing sports hard? What is it that you find hard to do? If someone's in the room with you, turn a moment, turn and talk. Give you a few seconds. What do you find hard? So whatever it is you find hard, it's okay to ask for help. Trusting my voice helps me find my way. I grow braver and stronger every day. So, whatever it is that you find hard, when you get help, when you trust your voice inside of you, and when you practice and you keep getting up and doing it over and over, guess what? It gets easier. The most important thing is don't quit. Now, some things you might quit at because you know that's really not for me. That's okay. But don't quit because you're afraid, or don't quit because it's hard. Just keep going until you know that you either got really great at it, or really good at it, or you got the best you can be at it. The tough stuff I face is all my own, but I can also remember I'm not alone. So what we face, but we're not alone. We're not here by ourselves. Wherever we are, there are other people around. We are never alone. So don't you ever feel like you're by yourself. You're never alone, but you have to tell somebody that you're having a hard time. I'm ready for the hard things I have to do. And please remember, so are you. So whatever it is, boys and girls, that you might find hard, I want you to remember that you are not alone. Say it. I am not alone. Say your name. Jeffrey is not alone. Say your name. Albry is not alone. Come on. Say your name. Omar is not alone. I am not alone. Always remember that whatever it is, when you're finding something hard to do, let your parents know, talk about it, and come up with a plan so that you will be able to get past this and you can do it. So if you find something in school to be hard, make sure you let your parents know, and make sure the teacher knows. And if you need extra help, that's okay. They have things like tutors. Now, if you're in brick and mortar, they have some after school. And remember, brick and mortar means you're in the building. Or if you're in e-learning, which is on the internet, then that means you can go into any platform like Canvas or Zoom, and you could have a tutor that way. So whatever it is, boys and girls, remember, I can do hard things. See you next time.